Hey everybody, we are in my basement. Somebody wanted me to show how I categorize my samples that I collect in the field. Oh, by the way, that waterfall you see there, somebody asked me about that too. That's Gorge Falls along the Black River in the UP. So that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you how I keep this stuff organized when I take field samples. When I go out in the field, I have these big bags and a thick marker, and I write the sample. Now, the format I use is the month, the day, and the last two of the year, and the sample dash, whatever sample collection number that was during the day. So that means this was collected on February 24, 2018, and it's the fifth sample collected in that day. This is the 11th. Well, it doesn't do me any good if I don't have something correlated with, so I use my yellow books, and which I keep in here. I actually have a vast collection of these that fill a mini bookshelf. 20 years of doing this kind of does that to you. But yeah, see here, this is the tells me to stop, GPS coordinates, descriptions, fossils. Now this stop I just want to talk about real quick, where I got these from. This is the Cretaceous Ripley Formation that was off of the 27 connection, I think. No, not off 27 connection. It was off the main road before you get to Providence Canyon, Georgia. When I was here 15 years ago, this was a fresh outcrop of just loose silt and clay. And you could just pull these out with your bare hands, and they were big. Now, we got some decent ones. And actually Sarah found a couple of them in the gully that had washed down into the water, and we got some good ones. But it's all overgrown now. They cut it back. It's impossible. I had fossils from 15 years ago, and I'm sure I still do. I just have to dig them out. I mean, these things are here. Let me show you one real quick. I mean, it was not uncommon to find stuff of like this quality. But much larger, okay? And there's the Cretaceous fossil. So we're kind of disappointed about that. But anyway, back to this. So after I collect them in the field, as soon as I can, as I say this over a month later, is I put them into freezer bags that I can write on with this stuff. I don't want to just write on the bag, because as you can see, you wait too long and the writing kind of wears off. So, and freezer bags are thicker. Now, they do have lab bags you can buy like this, but they're like a fortune. So I just use the 3 mil thick freezer bags from Walmart because they're cheap. So I write the sample number on there. I give the basic area, and then I tell you what book it's in, so you know where to go look. And what I do from there is I just take my sample. Sorry about that. So I just open the bag. So we're doing sample 5 first. Make sure we have the 5. I usually just roll it up. This is manganese. This is from some manganese outcrop. And I stuff it in the bag. I seal the bag, which I'll do after this. Then I put it in a box, one of these boxes, and it gets stored here. The boxes have basic labels on them. Sorry, the basement's a disaster right now. We'll clean it out. You can see I have dates on them. So that's how I categorize them. Oh, that's the copper we built from a wire just through electroplating. We got some decent dendritic crystals. But anyway, that's what I end up doing. Now, if the sample's real loose, unconsolidated, what I'll do is I'll write the sample number on top and the basic location. Now the thing is, it's not focusing even though I just clicked on it. I usually have labels here. I got to go back and get some. I don't have any right now. I label the lid and the jar. The reason why you want to label both is because these caps can be easily swapped out, and you don't want that. But yeah, if it's something like this, you know, like this, that's unconsolidated, you know, like this, there's a lot of pretty colors in this area and sands. So you know, you do it, got a lot of mica in the stuff too. That shining flakiness, the shininess you're seeing, the sparkling, that's mica in there. I do that with it, and if there's any left over, then Sarah can use them for her projects. So that's how that's done. And this is a special project book. Like I said, I started this when we went down to Georgia this, you know, last month, a month ago. But for most of my stuff in the up north in the UP, I use these books. I'm on book 14. And I'll have an open and close date when I'm done. I don't have an open on this one, but it looks like it started in August. What's the first page say? Yeah. It started August 6th, 2017. But usually, like here's the previous book, they'll have open and close dates on them, book 13. And this has a lot of the Copper Harbor Formation in it, the last paper I did. But I think that's all I wanted to show everybody. If you have any, why won't this refocus? Okay, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'm actually at home this morning, not at work, because the refrigerator abomination got taken away yesterday. That other refrigerator got taken away yesterday. I had to pay somebody $200 to do it, along with the couches upstairs. So now we have more room down here. So there will be experiments again soon, I promise. Seriously, soon. But anyway, please like and subscribe, and I hope you learned something.